Anne Bremner, attorney for Susan Powell's family. This is a perfect time to bring this up because we hear earlier in the show the parents, Chuck and Judy Cox, coming on the broadcast tonight to talk about their daughter, their missing daughter, and they say, we haven't seen these kids. We can't see these kids. We're looking for mom, but what can we do to get a visit with these grandparents?
Well, and it's been since April, and you know, Josh Powell has deprived them of their daughter and their grandchildren. And the fact is, we've talked about a number of things here in this case in terms of damning evidence, but haven't even included that he left the state when she hadn't been found and took the kids to our state, Washington State. He also drove a rental car for hundreds of miles, and we don't know why, where, or anything else. You know, that saying, falsus in unum, falsus in plurium, which is false in one, false in all. You know, ice camping, midnight, blizzard, children, wife missing, doesn't report her, etc. The key now is, will he be charged? Will there be an action in Utah? Because then the grandchildren could well be where they belong with their grandparents and with loving family. But the other part is civil cases that can be brought and his deposition taken, where he has to be under oath and answer questions about where she is, not giving lies about whether or not she ran off with another guy who's missing in Utah, not saying things like she was unstable, and not saying things like she was sexually promiscuous, lies and defamatory about her. So it's a horrible tragedy. Chuck and Judy have persevered, and I think their saying has been never, never, never quit, and they will not quit.
Is there any legal recourse they have? It's hard for me to believe that a family in one state can't see the grandchildren, the children of their daughter who's missing, that someone won't step in and say, oh, yes, they can, and bring them in.
That's the courts, and they have to do it themselves through counsel. But grandparents don't have the kind of rights that we think that they should, especially in a case like this. And the idea is that the authorities have been so close-lipped, which is great in the investigation, but that would be the real deal breaker in terms of the grandkids being able to see the grandparents and to be with them almost full-time or full-time. But right now, they'd have to go to court, and it's a tough case to bring in our state.